This is the North Brunswick Township Board of Education meeting. I'd like to call this meeting to order. It's our regular public meeting for May. Today is Wednesday, May 28th, 2025. Could we all please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Mr. Ali.
Here.
Mr. Carter.
Here.
Ms. James.
Will be here.
Ms. Keefe.
Here.
Mr. Liguori. Dr. Patel.
Here.
Mr. Singh.
Here.
Ms. Toth.
Here.
And Mr. Wen.
Here.
We have a quorum.
Thank you. The New Jersey Open Public Meetings Law was enacted to ensure the right of the public to have advance notice of and to attend the meetings of public bodies at which any business affecting their interests is discussed or acted upon. In accordance with the Open Public Meetings Law, the public notice of this meeting, which included the time, date, and location, was distributed by 3 p.m. Tuesday, November 26, 2024, and Wednesday, November 27, 2024, in the following manner. Posted on the bulletin board reserved for announcements in the board office, 25 Linwood Place, North Brunswick. Mailed to the Home News Tribune, Star Ledger, NJ.com, and the clerk of the Township of North Brunswick, and delivered to the 9 duly elected board members. Good evening, everyone. Good to see everyone. We're here for our May meeting. We are really nearing the end of this school year and our meetings for this school year. So tonight we do not have any presentation, Superintendent Shiroka. So at this time, I just want to mention 2 quick items. The board had the opportunity to attend the Middlesex County School Boards Association meeting in association with New Jersey School Boards last week. We had 6 of our board members there in person, 1 online. That was a great turnout for us. That was our largest that we've had, at least in the 5 years that I've been on the board. 2 of our board members were recognized. Mr. Liguori, who is not here this evening, was recognized by New Jersey School Boards Association, a milestone award for 15 years of service. So congratulations to him. He was there to accept his award that night. And then Vice President James, good evening. We also had some recognition for her by New Jersey School Boards Association as she became a certified board member. So congratulations to her. Yes, perfect timing. So at this time, we will move to our regular meeting as we don't have any presentations. So at this time, Mr. Carter, would you please take item number 6, our meeting minutes?
Yes, Madam President. I'd like to make a motion to approve the following board minutes. Regular public meeting minutes, April 30th, 2025. Conference meeting minutes, April 9th, 2025. And executive minutes, April 9th, 2025.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Is anyone opposed? All the minutes are accepted.
Thank you. Do we have any communications this evening?
We do not. I just have a very short administrative report.
Great. We will move to item 8 then, our administrative report.
All right. Good evening to all our families, guests, and viewers here tonight. Again, this is a very quick administrative report. So I just have a reminder for everyone that Tuesday, June 10th is New Jersey primary election day, and schools will be closed. It's a give back day from our snow days. Schools will be closed due to those elections in the buildings. Board offices and 12-month staff will be available in their buildings, and those buildings will be open for business. That is it for my administrative report this evening, Madam
Great.
President.
Thank you, Superintendent Shiroka. At this time, we will move to our second group of reports, our student reports. Good evening, ladies.
Good evening. We have a bit of a longer report today.
Okay.
So
I kind of had that sense.
on April 30th, MBTHS held its 3rd TEDx Youth event, where we had 9 speakers give talks about resilience. The speakers all did an amazing job and gave great advice to our students and just the overall community. On May 2nd, the Latin American Club presented Somos Unos, where they celebrated our students' cultures through food, music, and dance. The Latin American Club did a great job preparing and putting together the event. And then from Friday, May 5th to May 9th, students recognized the hard work of our teachers during Teacher Appreciation Week by providing them with an ice cream truck for the staff and small tokens of thank you just throughout the whole week.
On May 9th, our South Asian Cultural Association presented Innovation 2025, which involved a skit performed by students, cultural dances, and a fashion show. Their hard work in putting the show together definitely paid off because they sold almost 1,000 tickets. On May 16th, the class of 2026 held their junior prom at the Pines Manor. Over 200 students attended the Floating Lights Festival themed event. And on May 21st, we held our final SGO meeting of the year. We thanked our current officers and executive board for their hard work this year, presented a check for $5,000 to Raider Home Plate from our fundraising efforts this year, and introduced the students who will be on executive board next year.
And then, past Friday, we had a lip dub for the first time in 15 years, where we basically did a lot of running around the school for the last 2 periods of the day. But honestly, I could say it was one of the most fun things I've done all of high school, and I should just really recommend that it's done again in the past. If you watch the video, it's a bit chaotic. We definitely should have taken a few more takes or ran through it a little bit, but it was so much fun just as a student to go through, and I know teachers had a lot of fun doing it as well.
Great. Thank you so much. How many more days? Do we have a countdown?
I sound like a whiteboard in my classroom.
Well, best of luck with the next couple of weeks. You have a lot of fun stuff coming up, I'm sure. All right, our committee reports. We will start tonight with Mr. Carter. How about business operations?
All right.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Yep. The Business Operations Committee met on Wednesday, May 14th. On the agenda this evening, you'll find the following items: transfer of funds to purchase an athletic washer and hearing and vision screening equipment for our nurses in Finance Section 3E, renewal of our Chartwell's food service contract in Finance Section 4D, renewal of the district lawn care contract in Finance Section 4J, renewal of our copier contract in Finance Section 4I, sound upgrade for the NBTHS auditorium in Finance Section 4K, and multiple summer projects included in the 25-26 budget noted in Finance Section 4L. We also received status updates on the bond sale that took place on April 24th and closed on May 15th. Multiple district-wide previously approved projects that will begin at the end of June. The ROD grant reimbursements will begin this month, and district-wide water testing was completed and we passed. Thanks.
Excellent. Thank you, Mr. Carter. At this time, we'll move to our Education Committee. Mr. Ali, good evening.
Good evening, thank you. So the Education Committee met on Wednesday, May 14th at 6 p.m. And we have a few topics to go over tonight. So in the area of assessments and grants, we have a few updates for the Summer Academy Institute. We have approved our new hires for this summer and are finishing up interviewing some additional staff. Our theme this summer will be a beachy boardwalk theme, so it's going to be a very Jersey Shore. So get ready. The NJ SLA testing is all done for high school and middle school students, and all the grades will be finishing up soon if they're not already done. We have received our NJ GPA preliminary scores, and we'll be reporting those out in the coming months. We will not offer the NJ GPA test this summer, and we'll be just using the AccuPlacer to provide our students additional opportunity to graduate. We have finished up our Achieve and morning math tutoring with hopes of these investments providing our students the great returns on their education. And that's all for assessments and grants. In the area of curriculum and technology, we have 48 high school students enrolled in our STEM, aquatic, climate, ecosystems course, and they were able to visit the local water treatment plant. And this was really all in the realm to connect them to the coursework from the science, chemistry, biology, and engineering to bridge that real life gap that some students usually never ever get. We have also been working on our transition planning and updating the curriculum for our pre-K and kindergarten, K-2 ELA, and 5th through 8 ELA curriculums. We decided to combine a few of our French and Italian sections to ensure we just have enough students enrolled and meet all of the needs for all the stakeholders involved with those courses. Additionally, 12 students from the high school will be going on a field trip to Rutgers Wakeman Students Scholar Program, which is going to be at the Wakeman Institute. And this program is a seminar that only 37 high schools in the state attend, and we're one of those 37. And the program is going to provide our students the chance to conduct research in DNA sequencing and have the opportunity to submit scientific papers for publication in academic journals. We also had one junior, Yashvi Patel, who was selected for the Governor's School of Science and Engineering at Rutgers School of Engineering. And just so you know, you guys are watching, this is prestigious. Not everybody gets this, so shout out to her family and congratulations to you all. This is a big feat, so hope you really enjoy it. And in the area of pupil and personnel service, we have no updates. And lastly, we have two policies up for a second reading. Policy 5701, which replaces our previous plagiarism policy and now is updated to encompass academic integrity, and policy 5710, which is our student grievance policy. And that's all for the Education Committee report. Thank you, Madam President.
Thank you, Mr. Ali. Human Resources, Dr. Patel?
Yes, thank you, Madam President. The Human Resources Community Relations Committee met on Wednesday, May 14th to discuss various personnel topics. For those on tonight's agenda who are either retiring or resigning, the board thanks them for their service and wishes them well. There are several new staff for the 2025-2026 school year, as well as many new substitute staff on tonight's agenda. We welcome all of those new members to our district, and we look forward to having you work with us here in North Brunswick. We also discussed several reassignments, and we are looking forward to our staff taking on these new roles. As of our committee, any remaining vacancies for the 2025-2026 school year continue to be in the interview stages and will be posted until filled. All of our current openings can be found on our district website, social media pages, and posted on each of our buildings. For any teaching positions, alternate route and traditional route candidates are both encouraged to apply. We discussed any current vacancies such as leaves of absences and how those positions are filled via daily subs, long-term subs, or 6 teaching periods. And Ms. Kita shared that there is one remaining virtual job fair for this school year, which took place on May 22nd. Lastly, the committee reviewed the positions for district summer programs were almost all filled and will be appearing on the agenda. And that concludes my report.
Excellent, thank you. All right. Last, Mr. Liguori, obviously we know he's not here tonight, but he is our liaison for New Jersey school boards, the county school boards. As I mentioned at the beginning of the meeting, some of our board members attended that meeting. It was last Wednesday, May 21st. They covered a variety of topics. One, we heard from the Middlesex County Teacher of the Year, a middle school history teacher from Carteret. Did a wonderful, talk and speech with us, really insightful and just very inspiring. We had one of our own, Julie Mercier, up there a couple of years ago, so it was great to, see the representation of North Brunswick a couple of years back as well. We also heard a legislative update. We heard a bit about the workshop 2025, which is in October in Atlantic City, which some of our board members will be attending. We'll make sure to get everyone registered for that who is interested. They spoke a little bit about updates from our field service representative, and the county had honored individuals that had gotten certified board member, board leader, and then a variety of award recognitions on years of service. It was a great meeting to be a part of, and we had a great turnout, like I had mentioned. So that should wrap up our committee reports for the evening. Ms. Keefe, would you please take item 9?
Yes, Madam President. I'd like to make a motion to approve the administrative, student, and committee reports.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Is anyone opposed? All the reports are accepted.
Great, thank you. At this time, we will review our agenda for this evening. As previously mentioned in our other regular public meetings, the board has received the agenda prior to tonight's evening, so anything changed or added is in bold, and we will just go page by page, starting with pages 2 and 3. Pages 4 and 5, 6 and 7, 8 and 9, 10 and 11, 12 and 13, 14 and 15, 16 and 17, 18 and 19, pages 20 and 21, 22 and 23, pages 24 and 25, 26 and 27, and wrapping up on 28 and 29. So at this time, we will have a public session on agenda items only. If anyone from the public would like to address the board, this is the time to speak on agenda items only. We just ask that you please come to the podium, state your name, and you'll be given 3 minutes. Seeing none, can I please have a motion to close the public portion of this meeting?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Is anyone opposed? This session is closed.
Thank you. Mr. Ellie, would you please take item 13?
I would like to make a motion to approve the following consent agenda items: personnel 1 and 2, curriculum 1 and 2, miscellaneous, finance items 1 through 4, policy and transportation 1 and 2.
Second.
Okay, I'm going to do roll call here. Mr. Ali,
Yes.
Mr. Carter,
Yes.
Ms. James.
Yes.
Ms. Keefe.
Yes.
Dr. Patel.
Yes.
Mr. Singh.
Yes.
Ms. Toth.
Yes.
And Mr. Wen.
Yes.
All the motions are approved and accepted.
Thank you. Right, at this time, we will jump over to page 28, item 16. At this time, we will have a public session on any matter. If anyone from the public would like to address the board, this is now the time to speak on any matter. We just ask that you come up to the podium, state your name, and you'll be given 3 minutes. Good evening.
I'm not
We
sure it's
can
on.
hear you,
wanna
but-
make sure, just
yeah.
pull it out and make sure the button's on the side there.
We just want to make sure the recording hears you.
There you go.
Can you please restate your name?
Yes, my name is Crystal Calkins.
Thank you.
I have a second grader at Judd Elementary School. Today, I wanted to talk to you guys about how much we enjoyed the SOAR program this year, which is the Gifted and Twice Exceptional Services at the elementary level. We wanted to express appreciation for Ms. Varga, the SOAR coordinator and teacher at Judd, who has challenged my son's learning in language arts, math, nonverbal, and socially as well. He's always coming home telling us, oh, I did this at SOAR, this was so fun, or oh, I got to talk to these friends at SOAR. So that's been great to hear from him about. Ms. Varga has been really responsive and communicative with us, not just about what she and the classroom teacher are doing to differentiate the learning, but she's also constantly checking in with us, checking in with my son every time she does a lesson with him and saying, you know, is this too hard? Is this the right level? What do you think of this? So we've really appreciated that. She's done a combination of pull-out groups as well as pushing into the classroom, and we're thankful for how much support and enrichment that he's been able to get through her investment. I wanted to share about a project that they recently did that we were really impressed with. Second and third graders got to work on a project together about tiny homes. So they had lessons about tiny homes, learning about what they are, and then they got to design their own 3D projects in groups. So Ms. Varga incorporated a lot of different disciplines: architecture, mathematics, art, even environmental impact and things like that. Then Ms. Varga invited parents and teachers to come and have the kids present about what they learned, and then we got to go around to each group, and each group got to share about how they designed their house and what details they included. It was just really delightful to see how proud the students were to share and answer questions, and also to practice public speaking with a real audience. We really liked how, it was really a celebration of the things that they were learning. So we just wanted to express that we're really supportive of the SOAR program, and in the future, I don't know like what budgeting is like and everything, but consider supporting and investing more in the SOAR program. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Calkins. If I do recall, you've been at our meetings before to address the board, and I, feel support every time you come and address us. And I appreciate, the positivity that you're bringing to the board and you're bringing to the public on what is happening in your child's school. We, as a board, some of us don't have children, some of us have children of young age, some of us have children that are graduating. And so, for us to hear from a parent standpoint what is happening in your child's school, the program, how enriching it is, how much you are all enjoying it, and you're able to see that through, your son, is great. It's so important to us, and budget is hard, I will say that, but it gives us a chance to look into our student achievement, and that is something that we never want to, cut within budgets or, put at the bottom of the list. That's, one of the tops of our list out of, all the different things that we have going on, and the different happenings in the district. So really appreciate you being here and bringing us some positive news every once in a while. So we really appreciate that. Thank you.
And I actually would like to add in there just about how the board has supported the SOAR program the last few years. It's the G&T program, and we were very much, we had an after-school program for many years, and the state came out with requirements that we do that during the school day. And so the board supported adding staff in. We started with 2 staff, and now we've added staff into our program and have expanded to Linwood. It's been a gradual increase in the programming, but it's very innovative and very cross-curriculum planning. It really involves lots of things that you want your children to be involved in. And honestly, the North Brunswick program is truly considered in the county one of the leads in the G&T programs. So we're very proud of it. So thank you for coming and speaking on that.
Thank you. Anyone else? All right, seeing none, can I please have a motion to close the public portion of the meeting?
So moved.
All in favor?
Aye.
Is anyone opposed? This session is closed.
Thank you. Vice President James, would you please read our motion to go into closed session?
Sure. Whereas Section 8 of the Open Public Meetings Act, Chapter 231, Public Law 1975 permits the exclusion of the public from a meeting in certain circumstances, and whereas this public body is of the opinion that such circumstances presented exist, now therefore be it resolved by the North Brunswick Township Board of Education that the public shall be excluded from discussion of and action upon the hereinafter specified subject matters. The general nature of the subject matter to be discussed is as follows: personnel matters and personnel matters for superintendent annual evaluation. It is anticipated at this time that the above stated subject matters shall be made public at such time as the need for non-disclosure no longer exists. This resolution shall take effect immediately.
Thank you.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Is anyone opposed? We can go into closed session.
Thank you. have a motion to return to open session.
So moved?
All in favor?
Aye.
Is anyone opposed? We're back in session.
Thank you. And at this time, we don't have any motions from our closed session, so we will just adjourn our meeting. Can we have a motion to adjourn this evening's meeting?
So moved.
All in favor?
Aye.
Is anyone opposed? We are adjourned.
Thank you.
That meeting.